Time to check in now with the Liberty men's tennis team. My name is Nick Pierce, visiting here with Egon Samaai as the Flames are right in the middle of practice right now. So Egon, kind enough to take a couple of moments here for us. It's been a long layoff for you guys here. I know that you're going to be excited to get back out there on the court, try to put this three-match skid to rest as well. What have you been working on here over the last few weeks?
We've had a bit of a break. Two of our matches got cancelled this past weekend, so it gave us the opportunity to really come back and get 3 weeks worth of hard practice in. It really gives us a chance to work on things that we've been struggling on, and also to get stronger in the weight room, and hopefully that'll come forth on the tennis court.
Kind of an unexpected break there, as you mentioned, but has it kind of come at a good time, I guess, in a way that you guys were able to kind of take a step back and evaluate things?
I guess it could go either way, because obviously you want to be out on the court competing, but at the same time this gives us the opportunity to work on some things, and hopefully by the end of this 3 weeks we'll be able to go back on the competitive stage and do well.
You guys now 4-4 on the young season. You got off to the hot start. Went down to Florida, faced some really good competition down there, specifically in the Miami match. What did you take away from that can make you guys better?
I think we did. Even though we lost a few matches down there, I think we did really well as a team. I think on every single court we're competing really hard, and I think that once the conference season starts, it really translates into conference play. So I think we learned a lot down in Miami, just to see how the higher teams compete and measure ourselves against those teams. I think we did really well, and I'm sure it'll help us in the future.
Looking at the doubles side of things, you and Dillon Segur you led the Big South in doubles wins a year ago. As far as this year goes, tell us about the chemistry, where you guys are, and what you want to get better at.
Oh, me and Dillon, we have a great chemistry on the court. He's one of my best friends. So I think that even though we hang out so much off the court, I think that on the court our relationship is exactly the same. I think we understand each other's our mentality, and I think we both have a similar demeanor on the court. And I think that really translates well into getting some wins on the court and really helping our team.
Give us an idea of how different it is in doubles competition and singles competition, and how different your mindset and your approach are.
Mm-hmm. I think it has both its differences and its similarities. I think it's different because you have someone out there with you to keep you calm and to motivate you at the same time. While in singles, you kind of have to focus on yourself, but at the same time motivate others that's on the other court, right next to you, or 5 courts over. But at the end of the day, it's still competition nonetheless. So I think that's it's a lot of fun. Doubles, because you get to share it with someone personally on the court as well. So yeah.
You hail from South Africa. You've been in the States for a while now, though. First of all, when was the last time that you were able to get back home? And secondly, when you go home now, does anyone notice any differences, any traits that you picked up from the States?
Well, I went back for Christmas break, but obviously the big difference was I went back to summer weather. So when I went back, it was over 100 every day. So it was kind of a big difference coming back again and going below freezing again. So every time I go back to South Africa, my friends and family, they always see like a little differences. Maybe I picked up a bit of an American accent, a little bit here and there. But I think after a while, I get back to normal again. So it's always fun going back home. I really enjoy it.
No southern twang though, I'm noticing. You haven't picked that up yet.
No, I don't know. I think my parents always make fun of me when I go back because it's just the little things, like saying class instead of class, So it's always it's the subtle things, but yeah, it's one of those things, I guess.
Is there something from the States that when you got here, you'd never seen before, like maybe a food or sweet tea or something like that you fell in love with?
Definitely sweet tea is one of them. Food, you guys take it to another level, man. It's just everything's the one thing. It's just everything's so much more fast-paced here. I'm saying that about Lynchburg. Lynchburg is not so fast-paced compared to the other major cities in the States. But even with the whole class schedule for me, with the whole tennis thing, it's everything happens so quickly. The semester flies by for me. I'm halfway through my junior year, and it still feels like yesterday when I arrived here. So it's just everything so quick. Yeah.
Lastly, how excited are you for the start of conference play here coming up? You got Longwood. Is it kind of a different season now for you guys who are approaching it that way?
I think our approach will stay the same, but obviously it's conference play, so everything is much more intense and focused. But I'm really excited for the conference season because all the teams are really on the same level, so you really don't know what to expect as far as the outcome of what the season will be. But I think that's also a great platform to us to show that even though a lot of the teams are on the same level. We can rise above in other areas, you know, like focus and just who wants it more at the end of the day. So I think it's really exciting to be a part of that. Yeah.
All right, Egan, we appreciate the time. Wish you the best of luck coming up.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, that's Flames men's tennis player Egon Samaai with us here, and my name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.